The National Shelter Study in 2024 update shows that the shelter occupancy rate is increasing due to an increase in the number of overall users, as well as the length of stay. Do you see the affordability crisis and rising cost of living as a factor resulting in this increase?
Absolutely. We always see that cross between affordability, specifically when it has to do with housing, and gender-based violence. And the cross of that is what's actually increasing the numbers that we're seeing in the shelters and the demand for affordable housing.
And have you seen this increase over the past 5 to 10 years?
We've seen that increase, but also we see that because of the lack of that continuum of care, because people are not going and moving through the system as they should when they come at the emergency point. We also see it because there's just a lack of coordination between, the provincial, federal, and territorial plans, so that we're not getting the adequate support, whether that's operational funding, to be able to support people. So the wait lists are getting longer, and people are waiting longer.
You're talking about wait lists here, and it looks like at different areas it's a significant number. And have you heard of women being turned away because the shelters are full? And what are the consequences to these women for their safety when there is nowhere else for them to go?
Well, the stats are that 1,000 women and children are being turned away every month right now because of a lack of space. And so I didn't catch the last part of your question, but we have people being turned away. Actually, the stats monthly, collectively in Canada, it's 20,000 women and children are being turned away every month.
To focus on the last part of my question, because I really want to know what the consequences are for their safety when they have nowhere else to go.
They have to either go back to unsafe situations. They are on the street. They are in, I think somebody mentioned sometimes when we were able to help them and put them in a third space, like a motel. But again, that's when we start seeing some risk for human trafficking and other challenges that can happen because of that desperation. And so, again, the risk of re-traumatizing and then intergeneration, like passing on the cycle onto the next generation, especially when there are children involved. So we're also seeing like critical, fatalities. So we've seen a rise in homicide. We know that's when women are leaving unsafe situations, that then their abusers are actually looking to have the most extreme forms of violence.